Okay. Um, I didn't schedule this or anything, so I don't know. But um, I got clothes to fold in the background. But I cut my hair and it's kind of going wild up here. It's curly though. I mean, because I did the layers up here and shorter. So it's kind of cool. Um, yep. So that's great. It turned out great. I like it. I rarely, I don't know, maybe I'm too picky, but once in a while I like it when it's cut in the salon. But um, so sorry I haven't gotten on here very often. I still want to be able to just do videos and edit them, but the lives are the only way I can do it because my memory keeps filling up and not, anyway, I'm messing with my jacket, but Um, so I'm really tired. I'm gonna go to bed early. Been trying to get to bed early. Um, and I was gonna play my banjo. I'm learning to play the banjo. And I have a ukulele too, and I was playing my ukulele the other day and my banjo. And I just got new metal picks for my banjo because you can put picks on all of your fingers to pick, and it makes it sound really nice and louder and stuff. And plus, my thumb especially got really sore from strumming because I did both the banjo and the um, ukulele the other day and made my fingers sore. I gotta get calluses again, I guess. And plus, I can just use my picks, which is super cool. So anyway, I have a thumb pick and all the finger picks for each finger. I got metal ones. I forget what brand it is, but it's a nice brand. And it wasn't too bad. I think it was $6 or $7. Maybe it was less than that. Anyway, my dog's wandering around. I need to let him out. And I'm gonna go I'm gonna soak my feet. I got a new, I'm gonna turn this around, excuse my messy floor around it, but because I have all my boots and my dog is right here too. But there's my foot bath. I just got it. And I put Epsom salts and frankincense oil, essential oil in my foot bath. And what I ate today, I was going to tell you what I ate. I had scrambled eggs in lots of beef tallow. I think there was a little bit of bacon fat in there too. I ran out of butter, so I just did beef tallow in my eggs for the oil, and I called them dirty eggs because they were, a dark color. And I it was maybe more ketovore you could consider it because um I bought a jar of pickled jalapenos and I put a few of those in and a little bit of hot sauce. So you can do some spices if your body can tolerate it. And I just did a little bit of salt and garlic because I can tolerate garlic too. And I did do a coffee today and I whipped the egg up and and yeah, I whipped the egg and and then it makes like a froth. It's really cool. It's like a latte. And then I put again, if you can tolerate it, I put a little bit of vanilla. And I mean, you don't have to put all this in your coffee if you don't, if you like your coffee straight up or whatever, you don't have to. But the egg helps because, it gives you protein. And I also put some butter in my coffee, which is super good. You can do that instead of cream. And then, it gives you extra fat because, sometimes you don't get enough fat. Oh, and I did put a little Parmesan cheese in my eggs. You don't want to get the grated stuff in the can because they add like, what is it? Glass? What is that stuff? Anyway, the anti-caking crap that they put in there isn't good for you. it's like wood shavings or something crazy. So anyway, and yeah, I just buy the Parmigiano Reggiano. I think that's the one I have right now from Costco. And I just shaved off some thin slices and melted it into my eggs. And yummy. And I bought a good clean hot sauce that doesn't have garbage in it. Um, so, I mean, you can add some spices if you want to. If your body doesn't tolerate it, then cut those out too. But I just thought I would show you my haircut. I really like it. I did my bangs all piecey like that, which by I did a video earlier and I'll post it, but I take pieces and twist the little pieces and then I it cut it in an angle. I twist it all the way up and it makes it, and then you cut this and then it kind of, I don't know, layers the ends. And I mean, apparently, um, it's just really cool because my hair doesn't do much. It's super fine and thin. And when I give it a good haircut, if it's a good one, I do layers. That's what I did. I did layers and it's curly. Like it's curly. It's so cool. And I cut the back. I know I'm crazy. I shaved down low. I pulled up the long part here and I clipped it and then I shaved down low. I still need somebody to fix, maybe. I kind of need somebody to fix the middle part in the back. I did okay with this crown part because I pull it up. It doesn't feel that long. But anyway, I pulled it up and blended it. Yeah, right there. Anyway, I pulled it up and blended it with the part that I had cut on the top. I cut the front part first and then I cut the back. And then I kind of got too tired, which is why I think I need to have somebody um, look at it and even it out a little bit. But I actually think I did pretty well. I mean, I'm looking at it, I'm like, yay. And I did shave, I pulled a little bit front here I almost forgot about that because to make it look more feminine, you want to pull a piece up so that you can um, pull it forward from the ear. And I did that on either side and then shaved behind that little piece, shaved from here around the ears. And I'm gonna have somebody look at my ears too and make sure that I did it, right, because it's hard to see. And if you try to do it in a mirror and try to cut, it's just the mirror makes it backwards, of course. And then I have really sharp scissors and I nicked my finger a little bit. But I really like my hair. I'm gonna keep cutting it myself. It saves me a lot of money, you know what I mean? And then I'm gonna get some, I don't always color my hair, but I have a really pretty auburn that I like, a blonde auburn. Um, it's nice. My hair is naturally was brown, and I like doing it close to my original color, but adding the little bit of reddish, in auburn. Um, anyway, so I'm gonna do that. I get it from E-Salon. It's called the E-Salon, and the prices are pretty good. And they have you send pictures in, and also they look at your color, and they also have it in their system what colors you've been getting, and then you can kind of vary it yeah, from what they already know about you. Anyway, I'm playing with my hair, but I use this stuff. Oh my gosh, I was gonna show you the brand of thickening thing that I use. It's kind of like a mousse, but yeah, it's like a volumizer. called Color Wow. I don't remember what brand it is. Maybe the brand is Wow. Anyway, anyway, it's called Wow. Yeah, it's called Color Wow Extra Large Bombshell Volumizer. That's what I used on my hair. So it works good on fine hair. Can't remember where I got this. In a salon, I think. Yeah. Well, no. No, I didn't get it in a salon. I think I got it at grocery outlet. Anyway, I have no idea. This probably has really bad chemicals in it. I don't use it very often. Yes, it kind of does. Oh my Lord. Anyway, I try to stay away from chemicals. But, and I was going to show you this. This is really cool. Excuse my door, it squeaks. Nobody's on here, but you'll see it later. You'll come on here later and hopefully and watch my video. So, the little Toot, my dog, sorry I said that. Not really, but I'm not really sorry. He just grabbed my napkin and chewed it to pieces. He's a turd. He's a turkey bird. You're a turkey bird. Anyway, here it is. Okay, so I take tallow. No, where is it? Where's my tallow? I used it earlier. I had it by my bed. And then, where is it? Go away, little dog. Okay. Oh, he needs to go outside. My dog. Let's go potty. There it is. I knew it was near here because I was going to use it on my feet. This stuff, I make this. And sometimes I scent it with like essential oil, like lemon or something. I have like pure, this one is scented with lemon and it smells good, but it also smells kind of beefy, like lemon, beefy lemon. Anyway, it's like so fluffy. It's like um, I put it right here too. I'm gonna wipe it off because I don't have both hands right now. I'm holding the phone with one hand because I didn't set this up as a on my tripod tonight because I was in a hurry. I just wanted to show you my hair. Anyway, some people might be interested to know that they could get their own hair. Whatever. I've looked at a lot of videos. You can look at videos on YouTube. There's people that cut their own hair, and there's some styles that are easier to do, like a what's that? Not a bob, but a well, you can do a bob. Um, this stuff is so good. This tallow, and all it is whipped tallow, and then you can add the scents to it, whatever essential oil you can tolerate. And lemon seems to be one that I can tolerate pretty well, but it is so soft and it absorbs really well. And actually, it will stay on if you don't wash it off. It'll stay on for a couple of days, and they call this the décolleté or whatever on your chest, and the the wrinkles are disappearing. I'm 61 and um I'm pretty happy. This is with my skin, really happy. And you can put it on your face. I usually only put it like here on the scar because I had cancer and they took it out in August, 6 months ago, 7 months ago. Anyway, and my dogs need to go out one more time before bed. Um, I'm gonna get to bed early. It is 9 o'clock, so that'll be good. So anyway, it's natural, super cool. So yep, I could um I was gonna say I could dye it with like beet or something natural like that to make it like a lipstick. Put it in little small, like a jar kind of thing for a lipstick. That'd be cool. Um, but I don't need, I don't really need that. Um, yeah, my skin looks a lot healthier now that I'm on carnivore and a lot more moisturized. But I do also use, it seems like right here is starting to get kind of saggy just from getting older and not bad, but a little bit. So I put some of the tallow there. But anyway, you just take a mixer, a hand mixer, or you can use like a KitchenAid mixer or whatever. You could even do it in a blender, but you just stick the tallow in there and whip it. You don't want to go too far because I've gone too far before. This one is just perfect. But you don't want to go too far because I don't know, it just gets too, for me anyway, it gets kind of too, I can't explain it. Maybe it can go to liquid too easily or something. Oh, somebody's watching. Hello. Hi there. Anyway, I'm just talking about tallow, whipped tallow, and I just take my drippings from the beef that I eat because I eat a lot of beef and I purify it. You simmer it on the stove for a couple of hours, and then you let it refrigerate it, and then you let the impurities, how the impurities will do. Your white tallow will be on the top, and then my dog, he needs out. I'm gonna have to go here in a second, but the impurities will be down by the beef broth, and you'll just trim them off the fat, trim the brown part off of the tallow, and then you just separate out your broth, your bone broth, which is so good for you. And oh, and you can cook bones in there too, but with the fat. But anyway, you can just melt the fat and do that for 2 hours. And then trim off the brown part and then put just the fat with some more fresh water in your pot. And it doesn't really matter how much, it doesn't matter because you'll simmer it and then do the same thing. Put it in the fridge, um, trim off the impurity again, and just slough off the impurity with a table knife or something. And then do it again. You just keep doing it until it doesn't have as much scent. And what I did this last time was I put baking soda in there with it, and you can do that. It helps to take the scent out. So anyway, it was really cool. So it's really cool. And it's nice to have, I have jars and jars of this. I have a big container of this that I haven't put into jars. And I'm giving it as gifts right now, but I'm going to start a little business and sell my whipped tallow. Super easy to make, um, super pure. And like I'm showing you, I can use it. You can use it on your lips, you can use it on your skin, you can eat it. And that's what you want in skincare. You want stuff that you could actually ingest. You don't want to put stuff on your skin because it goes right into your bloodstream. And that's the sad thing about uh, our, you know, world is we've got all these products that have all these chemicals and they're just going right into our body. And then we wonder why everybody's got cancer and stuff. So, one of the main things about carnivore is, or keto, is when you're low carb, when you're truly keto, because the junk food keto isn't helping. But anyway, if you're truly ketogenic and you're staying in ketosis, or mostly in ketosis, because you'll kind of cycle in and out of ketosis, off and on. But anyway, if you're doing it right, and but um, is that you are equalizing your blood sugar and it's staying more steady through the day. When you eat, it rises a bit and then goes back down and it'll just, but it's more level than it is if you're eating carbs. It's like ooh, 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 up down, and it's way up and it's in dangerous zones, and that's how people lose their limbs and they go blind. I have a neighbor that's going blind, and I'm trying to encourage him to go carnivore. He's like, well, my daughter makes my food, and I'm like, hmm. Felt like saying, do you want to be healed or not? I told him, I said, if you really want, you know, to be well, then you need to really think about what you're putting in your body. I know I believe in healing. I believe God can heal us too, but He also gave us wisdom. So, anyway, my thyroid seems to be healing too. And the other thing that carnivore does is your amino acids are, you get amino acids from meat, and um, you don't need to supplement with amino acids. Now, my son is doing carnivore right now, and he is supplementing with amino acids right now in the beginning because just for his mental health and stuff and his mood. And it's really helping. Like, um, usually there's arguing and he'll get mad really easily and he can't problem solve very well. I'm noticing big changes. Like he can solve problems, he can talk through things without getting upset. He was suicidal. He's not, he's depressed still off and on, but I think he's getting more and more even keeled. And um, the more that he is uh, faithful to stick with it and not add uh, processed foods into his diet and junk food and stuff, the better he is. So anyway, it's been really good for him, and my energy level is going up and up and up, and so I feel pretty good for a 61-year-old lady. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you my new hairdo that I did myself. And if you didn't watch from the beginning, you can go ahead and watch the replay. And because I explain a little bit how I cut my own hair. But anyway, like I say, excuse my clothes that need to be folded in the background. There they are. Ugh, I have a whole nother pile too. But I went to visit my mother-in-law today. This is just kind of an update of my day. We went to visit my mother-in-law. She had a few strokes recently and had a pacemaker put in and all these health issues. And I would love it if she went carnivore or low carb because I know it would help her, but she is, how old is she? 91. It's hard to teach well, sometimes it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks, but sometimes they can be taught. But I did say something about it just because Steven wanted to eat some junk food. My son wanted to eat some junk food while he was over there. And he started to eat on a bag of chips. And I said, listen, you are derailing everything, all the progress that you've made by eating those chips because they're processed. And we have to think about it because um, foods that have been processed have glyphosate and, you know, um, herbicides and all kind of crap in them. And we don't, we're killing ourselves, we're poisoning ourselves, putting that stuff in our body. And cereals, grains, wheat, all of it. It's just so dangerous. So the best way that I can find to get away from that stuff is to eat carnivore. And it sounds really extreme, but um, hey, I eat steak almost every day, and I get it for 4.50 to 5.50 a pound. And when you're not buying the pop and you're not buying the chips and you're not buying the cereal and you're not buying da 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 da, you just go on down the line and you're just drinking water. I do drink coffee, but I don't drink it every day. I buy eggs, but I could cut them out. I thought about cutting them out only because I'm wondering if they are partly what um, causes histamine reaction, because the egg white can. Anyway, I might try cutting eggs out for a while just to test it and see. But anyway, um, I do eat butter, which gives me the extra, fat, and the milk. If it's not ghee, if it's not clarified butter, it does have a little bit of carbs in it, but a little bit of carbs are okay. Just, not going crazy, you know what I mean? So, but um, but eating meat and animal products keeps you really low carb. So anyway, and I see there's two people on, and I was showing everybody my whipped tallow that I make homemade, and just watch the replay if you want to see how to do that. It's super nice. It feels so good on the skin and it absorbs really nice. I put it on and you do see there's a little bit of shine to my skin, but not too bad. It's not like super duper greasy, but it's really moisturizing. So nice. So, so nice. So anyway, yep, that's about it. Um, oh, I was gonna film at the barn the other day with the horses, but I just I was kind of running late a little bit and I forgot. So, I waited to get up on horseback because this lady was ahead of me riding my horse that I was going to get on. And so I had to wait for her. Anyway, next time I'll see if I can get permission to video a little bit and show you guys my horse lesson. It'll be fun. Anyway, hopefully they'll let me be like an advertisement. It's called Relational Writing Academy, and it's a lot less formal than it sounds. Sounds like super hoity-toity or something, but it's a really nice barn, and everybody's super friendly and super down to earth, and and I am learning so much and getting such good exercise. Oh my goodness. And then I also use a vibration plate, which I've been using for um, before I go to bed, which helps with your lymphatic system. And it's so good. Um, it's right now, I'm turning the camera around to show you right here. It's called the Life Pro and it's unplugged right now because I save electricity by unplugging things when I'm not using them. But anyway, um, this thing is so cool. Sometime I'll plug it in and turn it on and show you what it's like. But it cleans out your lymphatic system and it feels so good. It's like a full body massage. And I stand on it before I go to bed. It was only I want to say $120 or whatever. And I just try to do everything that I possibly can for my health and my thyroid. I'm only on one medication, the thyroid medicine. And a lot of people have been able to go off of their medications with um, carnivore. I mean, I'm not a medical doctor, I can't make promises, but there are medical doctors who are carnivores and who are Dr. Weston. Is it Weston? Yeah. There's a Dr. Weston that's keto, but he also talks about carnivore because he supports people that go carnivore too, because he supports going low carb because it fights cancer and um, cancer feeds on carbohydrates. And if you cut them out, you'll starve it. And really, so yeah, I know people who are on chemo because they were terminal and given like 4 months or 3 months to live or whatever, and they're still alive and they are doing so well, and they're actually on carnivore. Um, I, what's the guy? Jeff DeProsperous. He's from Canada, and he is doing carnivore. Oh, let's see. I see somebody commented, eat lemons. So I agree that they could be good for some people, but they cause a histamine reaction. I do lemon essential oil. I put a little bit in my water or I put a little bit in and I'm kind of I think my body is getting gotten used to putting a little bit in, but if I'm not careful, I do get a histamine reaction. And also you need to watch out for vegetables and fruits because they have oxalates in them and some of them are high oxalates, medium and low oxalates. And when you switch to carnivore and you are on low carb, that means that, hydrate water. That means that your body lets go of the inflammation and lets go of the water. And when it does, it's detoxifying. And it can actually, in that process, you can go through a detox that causes like a keto flu and um, and also your body releases the oxalates that it doesn't release unless you go low carb. And you have to, if you go super low carb like carnivore, then your body will release the oxalates. And I did that. Some people don't because maybe they ate crappy food and they didn't really eat vegetables and fruits. But I used to be vegan and then I went keto and then I went carnivore. So let's see, for greens, go with broccoli, celery. See, research oxalates because all of those have oxalates in them, and oxalates do cause problems. They're like glass shards in your body. They cause leaky gut, and um, when I detoxed the oxalates, it came out in my eyes, especially, and I had a really thick discharge. It was crazy. And when you can it's kind of funny, but you do like in order to not have like the keto flu so much and not have the results of your body sloughing that stuff off so quickly, you can keep low oxalate foods in, and you have to, yeah, just look it up. Look up, her name is Julia Ross, okay? Julia Ross, and she um, researched oxalates, and she has the most comprehensive. Is it? Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not. It's Sally. Okay, come back to my channel. Anyway, look up oxalates, and her name is Sally something. You'll find her, because she's the gal that is like one of the foremost researchers on oxalates. Anyway, um, I'm just looking at what your, oh, two-wheel freedom. Cool. Yeah, yeah, look it up. Um, Sorry, I got another lady mixed up with the other lady. Julia Ross talks about amino acids. Okay, so that's worth looking into too. And her website and her book, she has two books. One's called The Cravings Cure, and the other one is Moods Cure. And she has a survey, it's free, and you can go up on her website, take the survey, and you'll know from the survey, you can figure out pretty clearly which amino acids you're low on, if you're low on any. And you can tell by your mood and your cravings which amino acids, you can tell pretty clearly what you're low on. And then you can supplement just with those amino acids. Because if you supplement with something that is like a tub of a whole bunch of different, um, or a capsule with a whole bunch of different amino acids, you can end up going too high on some that you don't need, and then you don't feel optimal. But if you just stick with the ones that you need, and then she says if you start feeling, you should find her video because there's videos of her being interviewed. I don't know, I don't think she has her own channel, but she is interviewed by some people, Julia Ross. Anyway, she's really good. So research oxalates and also amino acids. But you get amino acids from meat, and also your body produces vitamin C, rickets is not a thing unless you are malnutritioned in other ways and eating carbohydrates. So people say, "Oh, don't you get rickets from not eating vitamins, having vitamin C?" Well, that's a fallacy. People don't get rickets from eating meat. So anyway, how many people we got on here? Two. Awesome. My channel is really super little so far, but it's fun to get on and have people coming on and chatting with while I'm doing my lives because a lot of times I don't have anybody on here. But anyway, you can watch the replay. I talk about cutting my own hair, and I just kind of talked about a little bit of everything, how I'm riding horses and going out to the barn again, and I found a place to take lessons from, and um, and it sounds like I have all kinds of money, but I don't. I just got some enough money to purchase a 10 pack of lessons, and I went ahead and did it. Um, I understand not everybody that's on here enjoys horseback riding, but I do. So anyway, but the point is go and do things that you enjoy doing. Find things that you love to do and do them. Yeah, you have a good night too. Yeah, you're welcome. Come back and see me. I'm trying to be on uh regularly. I wasn't on a lot this week, but I will. I'm doing lives because I don't have enough storage in my phone. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here too because then my video will load quicker. So I can get on tomorrow. I'll have time to get on tomorrow. So thanks for coming on to Wheel Freedom. Thank you. Thanks for saying stuff. Um I'm glad that you're concerned about your health and wanting to you know, eat well and heal your body. So have a good night. Bye everybody.